Hello and welcome to your daily tarot with me, Cindy. You can see I have some new cards again. I'm having a bit of an addiction issue, I think. So these are the Fairies Oracle cards, and I'm sort of starting to connect with them. So there are some cards within your piles that you're going to get for the reading today, but you're also going to base your choice out of what you're seeing on the front of the covers. So this sort of little display card, if you will. So let's look at the first one. So the first one, this is the Loam. I hope I'm saying these right. I'm still working on this. Artwork is just fabulous, beautiful, it's mystical. So these are the fairies. And her number in the top here is 30. Second one, this is I the Retriever, and his number is 41. Your third pile, this is the Undressing of a Salad, and this is number 31. The fourth one, this is Laced, a Moon's Daughter, and she has number 38 in the top. Okay, so the timestamps are going to be in the description, and they will also be pinned at the top of the comment section. So let's get started, shall we, with the first one. So we have, it's all oracle decks actually. So we have Faith. Oh, the Sage. I really like that card. It's actually one of the first cards I really connected with in this deck. The Shaman Oracle card is the Wind, or just Wind, which is interesting because this is kind of like a shaman card, shaman card as well. Faith. I'm going to hold this guy up right away. Actually, I'm going to hold him up with this one. So the Sage, if you look at him closely, you'll see one eye is crystal clear and the other one is fogged out. Almost looks like it would be an eye that he could no longer see out of. However, for me, he sees things through this eye that are typically the unknown. So he is seeing the unknown through this eye. And with the Wind, it feels like there's something changing. When the Wind comes through, I feel that there's changes, there's cycle changes coming through. This bird is watching ever so intently at this Sage. And it's giving me the feeling like there's some sort of a change coming in for you, but yet part of you is seeing it. Part of you is seeing this, and it's sort of in your deeper self. And with the Faith card, I really get a lot of magical sort of symmetrical, equal energies exchanging here. It's as if this is something that you're almost divinely bringing in this change. And the Wind is watching you in a sense. It's almost as if you've become the shaman and you're starting to get a control over your life that is actually starting to surprise the Wind a little bit. And that's because of a deeper faith, I feel, that you have not only just in your the spiritual world itself, but in yourself. So this deeper faith, it's this fogged out eye is starting to see clearly where others may not be seeing clearly at all. The Wind card looks very positive. There's a lot of positive energy coming from this. So I feel that you're delivering yourself a more positive change. This will be, I'm trying to think, I'm pre-recording here This will you'll probably be getting this reading after the eclipse that happens on July the 2nd, or very close to it. So you may be in the process of clearing out energies and emotions that aren't serving you well, and sort of really recognizing that and moving yourself forward into energies and emotions that are serving you really well. Like a true shaman. Congratulations, pile number 1. You've made it, baby. You're the shaman now. Thank you. That was 1. Now we're going to do the second pile. I'm the retriever. Your first card is divinity. Oh, that's pretty cool. I could just get lost in this artwork. I see so many different images coming through here. Your fairy card is Indy. A little indecisive guy, this guy. Oh my gosh. I just noticed for the first time looking at this card, he's standing on this guy's head. Those fairies, they're full of trouble, I'm telling you. Your shaman card is the lower world. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I'm getting a very interesting message here. So the lower world is a very magical place. The lower world is also where the darker aspects of ourselves and others sort of reside, and the magic within that exists. It's sort of like the power that fuels the darker side. And the darker side is really important. I really came to grips with the whole aspect of what the darker energy was, what devil energy was. A few months ago, on my sort of my own spiritual journey and connecting with tarot cards, there can be no gain of strength within ourselves, and there can be no lessons learned or growth forward for us unless the darkness appears in our life. And in the times in our life where we don't have the darkness, where things are just going really smoothly, all the relationships we have seem to balance well, we can seem to do no wrong, everything works out. That's almost just like a vacation time, because it's, you know, Earth school is rough, guys. Like, there's a lot of lessons. Even when you're in your 80s and 90s, there's still stuff you're working through. So we do need like breaks. It's like a little summer break in a sense when you're having these perfect experiences. So in terms of coming to grip with understanding that the lower world and these lower energies are actually also divine, because they're there to help you learn those lessons. They're there to help you grow. And it feels like, I feel like some of you are starting to get this with this Indy card, because there's a little bit of imbalance and indecisiveness here. But it takes a little bit to accept that. And then once you do, it's really amazing how differently you'll see life. And, you know, one of the things it reminds me of is, you know, to become more of your perfect self and to accept yourself and others, to truly, truly exist in a divine state, or as close to it as you can in this lifetime, is to accept the darkness for what it is and know that it's okay. And I think by knowing that it's actually there to help us grow and develop and move forward through lessons, you kind of start to see the divineness in it. It can be hard otherwise, but there is lessons to it, and we do have to realize that there's a lot more to our lives, to existence, than what this 3D experience is for all of us. Thanks, that was number 2. All right, guys, we're gonna do the third one, undressing of a salad. Your first card is immunity. Oh, that's cool. It's almost like a crazy looking virus, isn't it? Your fairy card is unity. Ooh, this is the first card in the fairy oracle. Your shaman is the child. Ooh, powerful energy you have here. I'm talking like Yoda now. Powerful energy you have here now, one. Okay, yeah, you do. Ooh, wow, you guys really pulled out some powerful cards. Really powerful. I'm not sure. I'm definitely wanting to pull this card up. I might hold it up when I talk. Let's talk with this one, and then I'll hold it up with the other one. Immunity with the child card. I feel as though you've reached a point in your life where you're immune to, you know, people who may make personal attacks against you, people who may try to push your buttons, immune to being affected by other people's lower vibration, being pulled into their circus and games. The child is a very powerful energy in this card. It speaks of really knowing who you are as yourself before the world started to try to tell you who you should be. And it's harnessing that imagination and that creativity in a very unbridled way. But yet, in this child card, there is this child is not naive. So you're practicing this energy, but you're not naive. You have all the experience of adulthood, but you can live life like this child, which makes you very immune. And to me, it's like your immune system, your spiritual immune system has been through all the vaccinations. You've been through the sicknesses. You've created your own strong immune system in terms of, you know, working against energies, and it's put you in unity. It's put you in absolute unity with your own connection to spirit, with your own sort of conscious awareness of, you know, the collective consciousness around you, of all of us. And with the child, we see all of these different cycles, and I feel that you're fully aware of the cycles that you're moving in and out of at this point, and you understand that this is part of your journey. You're not looking at a change in a cycle anymore and thinking, oh man, why am I going through this now? It's just, okay, I got it. We're going to do some more lessons here. I can do this. It's going to make me stronger. I understand that this is temporary and it's part of my journey. And when you come out of those cycles, you're like, okay, now this is my cycle, this is my break cycle, right? Things are going really well. This is for me to spread my wings because I have learned to fly further. So now I'm going to just soar for a little while before I need to fly against the wind again, in a sense. So you guys are really taking on, and this is, you know, this reading, I'm pre-recording. I'm trying to figure out when this is going to air, this reading. It's going to be, I think, just shortly after the eclipse. So I feel like there's a lot of clearing out going on for many people, and pretty much all the zodiac signs are facing things that maybe they haven't wanted to face up until this point, and masks are coming off and clarity is coming through. So it feels like you guys have really started pushing through on that with that energy as well. All right, so we're going to do the fourth one. Laced, the Moon's Daughter. Your first card is Voice. Your second card is, oh, how do you say that? Gotcha. Gotcha, that's what it is. It's gotcha. It's almost like a peekaboo game, isn't it? Gotcha. Your Shaman card is the Ghost Dance. Oh boy, here we go. I'm going to get comments. Oh, whenever I pull out the Ghost card, people don't want to hear it. But again, I'm just the messenger. And Spirit's speaking to you. So, the Ghost card is sort of understanding the deep connection we have with our entire soul tribe, whether those are souls that are here on the planet with us right now, living life with us, or about to come into our lives through soul contracts that have been written, or these are souls that have not come into life with us in this lifetime, and they are still in the spiritual realm, but they still exist around us, and we are connected to them. We're connected to each other, whether we really want to believe it or not. We're all one. We're all one. So when someone in our soul tribe has done wrongs in their past, yes, they need to clear that. Those lessons need to be cleared. That energy needs to be rebalanced and shifted for them to move forward into new lessons of higher vibrational energy. So, but because you're connected to these soul tribe people, this ghost dance, sometimes you may feel that and you may think to yourself, oh, it's almost like you have this sense that you might be going through some bad stuff because of past connections to other people that you may or may not be aware of. Like you may be working through your own karma due to bad relationships with Spirit's being really naughty here. They're making this hard for me. Bad relationships with other people, and it's all part of the forgiveness cycle, because forgiveness is also, I think it was the first pile where I was talking about understanding the importance of dark energy and lower vibrations, and it's there for our lessons. So it is important now. Oh, Spirit is being really cheeky to you guys right now. This is the gotcha card, and I feel like they're saying, you gotcha. Boy, sometimes it just comes in, and I don't know what to say because I don't want to... I don't want to get the negative comments. You don't understand what it's like. It's horrible, these people. I'm not going to forgive anybody. Anyways, the voice is coming through. So Spirit is pretty much saying, you need to... Look at these vocal cords here. These vocal cords almost feel tight, though. They feel a little bit tight, but yet they feel like they're the pattern. They're very musical. They have a very truth to be told. So it's important, and it is a time to say and state your truth. Spirit's pushing you for a reason. Spirit's pushing your buttons for a reason on certain issues. This gotcha card is really pushing buttons right now, and this is a gotcha coming from a more deeper ancestral level of spirit connection that you have, that are not here, that have not been here in this lifetime with you in this life. So this is, they're pushing you for a reason. They want you to speak out, and they want you to move forward from energies that you haven't been able to release yet, from either like an inability to forgive, from past experiences with others, or just your own inability, your own stubbornness to not move forward on something. They're trying to make it playful, but they're also being cheeky and in your face because they have a job to do, and it's to move you forward in your life cycles. It's, yeah, you have some cheeky energy around you right now. Oh boy, there we go. I think I said that in a way that hopefully it won't get comments. Anyway, say what you want. I can always scroll past. It's okay. Sometimes you just need to let it out, right? You can do that. Let it out. Let it all out on my channel. I'm okay with it. I can handle it. All right, guys. That is the end of that. I hope you enjoyed the fairies, particularly the cheekiness of number 4. And there we go. Thank you for your thumbs up and your thumbs down and your comments and your subscribes and all of the wonderful love that you sent to me, and for allowing me to come into your energy and do these readings for you. So I hope you guys have a great day. Be gentle with yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Bye.